What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of the rambling videos, and today's topic is my biggest regret as a physical media collector. And I also feel like many of you out there are going to relate to this video because a lot of you that have been commenting over the past couple of rambling videos, you are totally relating to me. Either you're in a similar financial situation and you want to stop collecting because you want to get caught up, you want to improve your situation, or you're just feeling overwhelmed. A lot of you are feeling the exact same way. So this video is definitely targeted towards you guys. So just to kind of ease my way into the topic, I'm just going to give you a little bit of backstory about my history with collecting because you may not know about that. So back in the day, way before I was on YouTube, when I was growing up, I've always loved movies. I've always loved movies. It was always an escape. I loved going to the movie theater with my mom and dad. It was always a treat to go. But I always loved movies, but I wasn't a serious collector. My mind was never in that frame of mind where I had to collect everything that I saw. It was like, okay, if I enjoyed a movie, I picked up the DVD or the VHS, back then, and I would enjoy it, go home, put it in the collection, and go on with my day. It didn't consume my life. Fast forward to the present day, where 5 years ago, when I initially started my YouTube channel, all I did were movie reviews. They were not that great. This was a creative outlet for myself. I wasn't really taking it too seriously, but I wanted to do something creative, something outside the box, and I was pretty much just learning as I was going along. But my channel wasn't growing. My channel wasn't really doing anything, but I still wanted to, stick with it. I didn't want to quit. So then I found Blu-ray hunting videos. I was searching on YouTube, and I believe the first Blu-ray hunting video I ever saw was my friend Dave Durant Cinema. He was the first Blu-ray hunting trip video I had ever seen. I watched the whole first video that I saw. I thought he was just so great, entertaining, engaging, and then I binged like 10 of his videos in a row, and I said to myself, this is what I could do. This is what I can do, because I knew I wanted to change the focus of my channel from movie reviews because I was not very good. And that's why I don't do movie reviews on my channel, because for some reason, if I don't have a movie in my hand to talk about it, I stink. I'm not good at all whatsoever. So when I found Dave Durant Cinema's Blu-ray hunting videos and I was binging all of them, I got excited. I was like, you know what? This is something that I could do. Before that, I had never even heard of a Blu-ray. I didn't know what they were. Forget 4K. I had no idea. So I was learning as I was going along, watching these different videos, and it became exciting for me. So then that's where everything started to change with my channel. When I started uploading Blu-ray hunting trip videos, I was going from like 50 views per movie review to about 500 views on my Blu-ray hunting trips. So I knew I was on the right track. I knew I was doing something correct. Everything was starting to fall into place. And as I was sticking with the Blu-ray hunting trips and transforming my content over from reviews to something else entirely, which is what it is today, I saw a vast improvement. So I'm sure you're wondering, well, where's the regret, Susan? Where's the regret? Well, the regret is coming. The regret is coming because as my channel was becoming more recognizable and I'm gaining subscribers and I'm, doing all the right things, when you are going out and purchasing physical media a lot, this is where the big regret comes in. I was literally buying everything and anything that I came across. And that is my number one biggest regret when it comes to collecting physical media. I was just buying everything. I was going to every single store possible. I was going to Dollar General. I was going to Dollar Tree. Now, granted, these are lower price stores, but still, I was leaving with about 10 titles. So that adds up. I mean, Dollar Tree, okay, $10. That's not too bad. But Dollar General, they're like $3 or $4.99 a piece for those Blu-rays. So when that adds up, we're talking like what, 50, 60 bucks? And if that's happening a couple of times a week, it starts to add up, it adds up, and it's starting to get out of control. And then I started going to Best Buy, and whew, I was going crazy at Best Buy in the early days because my mind, I was thinking, if I buy all of these movies, I'm going to get a ton of views and people are going to watch this and they're going to want to subscribe to my channel. And, this is going to be great. And I'm going to get, I wasn't even monetized at this point. This was very early on. Like, I think I was monetized after a year that I switched over to doing just physical media and clearly not the reviews because no one was watching those. But after about a year, where I was collecting physical media and doing Blu-ray hunting trips and, all the other content, I became monetized after a year. So at this point, I wasn't even monetized and I was going nuts. I was going crazy. Now, here is where I'm getting real. I'm getting real. I'm being honest and open. I'm ripping off the veil because I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. Okay. This is going to be embarrassing. This is where, when I discovered this is where my mindset really started to change. And I would say this happened about a year ago. When I discovered how much I had spent on a certain credit card that I had in 1 month just off of Amazon. Not including boutique label ordering, not including Best Buy trips, not including Walmart trips, buying stuff at Walmart, none of that. Just from Amazon. In 1 month, $2,000. I know, I am embarrassed, but you know what? We're real. We're real right now. Like I said, we're ripping off the veil of buying physical media is all joyous and happiness and no worries. Bullshit. That's not true. That is not true. I am sure a lot of us content creators are faking it until we make it. And I'm sure there's some content creators out there that have no problem, have no issues. Their bills are paid. Congratulations, that is so great. I'm not naming anyone. That's not what I'm here for. I'm talking about my own personal situation. And it's embarrassing. It really, really, when I saw that I spent $2,000 just on Amazon, I wanted to die. And that is where my mindset completely flipped and changed. And I said, you know what? I'm not buying anything and everything anymore. I can't do it. I'm being more selective. And that's when I feel like, I think Lionsgate reached out to me and wanted to work with me. And that's where things started changing. Everything happens for a reason, guys. I believe in this, hence why I'm doing this. Everything happens for a reason. And that's when the studios wanted to start working with me, was during this time period. And I thought, great, I'm going to be able to get, review copies in. I won't be spending as much money. That is fantastic. We're starting to move in the right direction. And that's when I started realizing that I needed to become more selective when I am purchasing things. Because the entire point of this video is not to shock you with that number. That's just being real. My point is not to shock you. My point, I think I mentioned this earlier, I want you guys to learn from me and do not do this for yourselves, because being in debt is a horrible, gut-wrenching experience. You don't want to do it. My best advice to you, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I know there are a lot of younger viewers that watch my channel You guys are in the primes of your lives right now, and I do not want you guys to go out there and think you have to spend thousands of dollars to keep up with the Joneses. And that's really what this is, because all of us here that are on YouTube that are talking about physical media, we get these review copies in, we talk about them, we're showing them off. They're all nice and bright and shiny with their steel books and their slip covers, and we're doing a job. That's what we're doing. We're doing a job. We're showing you we are selling. This is a business. We are selling you these movies, and we're telling you, buy this, everything. But if you cannot afford it, that's okay. You can always wait. You don't have to pick it up right away. And that's what I want you guys to take away from this video. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Don't go out there and open up 4 or 5 different credit cards because you need to pick up physical media. Don't do that, because you're literally going to be ruining your futures. Don't do that. Just pick up what you want. Pick up what you want that you really love, that, something that really, really means a lot to you. It's your favorite movie of all time on 4K. Absolutely pick it up. If you love Marvel, or you're a strong fan of DC and you are so loyal to those franchises, that I completely understand. Absolutely pick that up. But you don't need everything. You absolutely don't need everything. So the best advice that I can give you as beginning collectors, current collectors for collecting in the future, just be more selective. Do not pick up everything, because if you pick up everything, you are increasing your credit card balances, your interest, but also your space. You are going to run out of space in your home, in your room. It's going to be claustrophobic. It's a bunch of situations that you really just don't want to go through. So I hate to say I'm trying to educate, because it's not really like the correct word. I just want to guide you. I want to guide you, and I want to help you. And I just want to clarify, I am not judging any other physical media content creator here on YouTube. I'm friends with the majority of them. And if they can afford things, that is fantastic. That is great for them. If all of their credit card balances are paid, I'm jealous. Good for you guys. Mid-level media, Basement Blues, Tim Talks Talkies, all these content creators that I am friends with, we all have our different situations. And I'm not judging anyone on anything that they do, how they spend their money. I would never judge anyone on how they spend their money, because that is not my business. I am talking about my own personal experience, and that is it. So I hope you watch this video and take the information and do with it what you will. If it's eye-opening, if it helps you out in any way, that is my goal. And if I help one person, then I've done my job. I have done my job. Thank you so much for watching day 3 of rambling. I really do appreciate it. These videos I'm really enjoying doing. It's nice to just sit down, don't have a paper in my hand reading off notes, just talking in front of the camera, connecting with you guys, because that is what this is all about. This is kind of going to be the new way forward for my channel. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing sit down videos, the rambling videos like this all the time, but I definitely want to take advantage with this time off that I have. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. All of your support, your love, and your support over the past couple of days has been absolutely incredible. You guys are amazing. I'm getting new followers on Instagram. It's just carrying over to other social media platforms, and I really do appreciate that as well. And, like I always, real recognizes real. I'm being real, I'm being honest and open, and just talking about my situation. And if you recognize yourself in me, That is why we are connecting, and that is amazing. So thank you so much again for spending your time with me. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.